Tibilov. Tibilov wrestling for Serbia, originally from Russia. Now wrestling a neighboring Balkan country, right next door to Croatia. Tibilov coming out aggressively. Ганиев regains his balance. They're back to the center of the mat. These two wrestled here in Zagreb at the Zagreb Open, the ranking series, back in February. That was a victory for Tibilov. Tibilov also placed second at the European Championships, and Ганиев, meanwhile, was runner-up at the Asian Championships. Tibilov took home a bronze from the Budapest ranking tournament that Ганиев did not place at. So two very evenly matched wrestlers. With similar accolades. Tibilov won a world bronze in 2023 up at 63 kilos. And he managed his weight down to 60. So the first passivity point is going to go to Tibilov, and Ганиев goes down.
Open, red open.
Hear the referee telling Ганиев to open. You can't turtle up on bottom. You got to use wrestling moves to counter your opponent. Tibilov unable to get anything going. He should be going up soon. There it is. That's a long time to work, but Ганиев defended. This is for a spot in the finals. Everyone's guaranteed to wrestle for a medal, but you don't guarantee yourself a medal until you make that final. And then it's either gold or silver. A loss here and you are dropped into the bronze medal bout. And then I'd have to look up who they're wrestling, or who they would then wrestle. We'll wait till we have a clear winner or someone about to win. And in the finals, they'll have whoever wins here will get the winner of Kazakhstan versus Georgia. That match is happening over on mat B right now. We get to the break, just the 1 point so far. No more, no other scores. And now we get some good towel action. You hear the whip of that towel. That is some good motion. In between flaps is when the coach is getting out his instruction. I like that. Flap goes up, and he waits until it goes down before he says the next part of his advice. All right, back to the center they go. Just a few flaps for Ганиев. I was really impressed by the technique of the Serbian coach, though. Ooh, on the other mat, we got towel flapping during injury time. Cold spray and a cool breeze from a towel flap. Now we're talking. Second period underway here on mat C, though. Tibilov really help his cause if he gets a score. Otherwise, it's very likely that Ганиев will get a passivity point and he'll go down in parterre. However, new wrinkle to the rule set. If you get the first passivity point, meaning your opponent goes down in parterre, you get the point. And then if the same thing happens in the second period and it's 1-1, the guy who got that passivity point first will hold tie-breaking advantage. rather than typically the last person to score would have the criteria advantage. Makes sense if you think about if you're, if there are no scores, then you'd be incentivized to go out and get points if you're the guy that goes down in parterre first. But I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but it's a good rule. It doesn't happen all that often, and when it does.
Red, up, down. Up, down. Red, up, down. Parterre.
It's a good thing.
Parterre.
So this is what we got with 1 minute, 54 seconds to go. Yeah, I got to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's Rustam Asakalov for Uzbekistan as the coach. He was competing up to not that long ago. So Ганиев has a point.
Attention.
We're going to get this parterre position figured out. And away we go. We got 2 1-point matches on B and C, 2 1-to-1s. Ганиев has an opportunity here. Lifting Tibilov in the air, wheelbarrow, forward roll, and that's going to be 4. How is that not 4? Okay, referee said 2, but table judge and chairperson say no, it is 4, which makes sense to me. So a huge throw, and now Ганиев in the driver's seat. All he has to do now is defend. 4 points, a very big advantage.
No figures, no figures.
In a Greco-Roman bout with just 60 seconds.
No figures.
63
okay.
point something to be exact.
Send it.
Except that wasn't exact. I said
Send
point
it.
something.
Red.
There we get a nice replay, nice flip. Tibilov putting the pressure on. Ганиев at the boundary, and he'll give up 2. Ганиев trying not to get a caution in 1 and flee, so that's appreciated. But he does give up 2 points. So 5-3, but 2 points won't do it for Tibilov. He's going to need more than a 2-point score, as Ганиев will have criteria. That earlier rule I mentioned about 1-1 scores, that doesn't matter anymore. And so the 4-point move will be worth more than 2 2-point moves. Oh, and is that 2? Down in parterre, Tibilov gets 2 more. That was a nifty move as Ганиев was at the boundary line, and Tibilov chest wrap threw him over, and a challenge requested. Sakalov is so pumped for his guy. But there is a challenge, so perhaps a premature celebration. I don't know what the challenge would be, but finalist, most likely in the form of Alisher Ганиев of Uzbekistan. We're still trying to figure out who he'll wrestle. Oh, challenge is waved off. And you can hear the Uzbek contingent. They're pumped up. Ганиев, the 20-year-old.